texting can be a pain in the neck for parents and professors, but according to posture specialists, it may actually be causing neck pain. I looked into the dangers behind constant texting. Some studies show that students are suffering from text neck, slang for forward head posture.
Text neck is a condition more commonly seen among adolescents and young adults.
Associate Professor of Physical Therapy Education, Dr. Cynthia Lewis, thinks that text neck is a very real concern among students.
Continuing to hold this posture repeatedly, which can be as many as 20, 30, 40, maybe as high as 50 times a day for some young people as far as texting is concerned.
Experts say that using a cell phone or other portable device for long periods of time can lead to text neck, which straightens the natural curve of the bones in the neck. In this x-ray of the neck, the picture on the left shows a spine that is correctly aligned. The picture on the right shows a neck that has become unaligned because of text neck. But some students, like freshman Kate Bruns, are not convinced that text neck is a real threat.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things that, like, people say, you know, you can get cancer from holding a cell phone up to your face or, you know, all those different things. So I guess it's, I mean, yeah, it can happen, but I don't think it's that crazy or anything people need to be worried about.
While text neck can lead to severe health issues, Lewis says you should stretch and exercise your neck to prevent injury. Addie Haney, Phoenix14News, tonight. Check our website for more information about text neck and its effects.
Flu season is here, and it's never too early to get your flu shot. There was a clinic on campus last week, but there are other times to get a flu shot. There are no plans to have another clinic on campus, but you can make an appointment with the health center. They are available Monday through Friday for 3 hours in the morning and in the afternoon. And now we have your Phoenix 5-day forecast. This weekend was the coldest it has been since we've been back at Elon, but this week it looks like you'll need your raincoat instead of a sweater. There are scattered thunderstorms predicted to start tomorrow that will continue through Thursday. You can expect the temperature to reach as high as 81 degrees this week, but also be prepared for lows of 62 degrees.
Looking to save some money at the pump? Here are the area's lowest prices in this week's Pump Patrol. The cheapest gas you can get this week is for $3.49 at the Marathon on University and the Shell on Church Street. The BP just off campus is a little more expensive. A gallon of regular will cost you $3.52.
Coming up on Phoenix 14 News. A 24-year-old Burlington tradition centered around a 101-year-old artifact. We'll tell you about it later in our show.
If you missed last night's Emmy Awards, we'll have the highlights and surprises later in the show. Burlington celebrated a little piece of history this weekend. Rhonda Atala found out what attracts people to the celebration.
Delicious foods, smiling faces, and family gatherings help celebrate the 24th annual Burlington Carousel Festival. Christopher Tate goes to the festival for the people.
I enjoy getting to see all of my friends. I know I've seen several friends from my church, my eye doctor. It's good to see a lot of friends, and it's also a good chance to make new friends.
Richard May goes to the festival for the carousel.
It's something I enjoy now, and I didn't enjoy it as a kid.
It's been going round and round for 101 years. This historical carousel is yours to ride for absolutely no cost.
Yeah, it's rare to find something fun that's free, so it's great.
Elon alumna Lisa Wolf plans the festival every year, and she shared why she loves the festival.
Just seeing the smiles on the kids' faces and seeing the grandparents and the parents coming back who might not have been here for a while and have an opportunity to see this fabulous piece of machinery behind me. That's what makes it all happen.
Rhonda Atala, Phoenix 14 News, tonight.
If you missed the fun, you can ride the carousel next year.
Burlington has an unwelcome resident, a coyote. Burlington resident Sandra Otus spotted a coyote in her backyard. She says her cats were acting weird and then she saw a coyote outside of her window. She lives 3 miles from campus off of Edgewood Avenue, and she is concerned that the coyote is still roaming.
It was just a real fluke that I thought. Yeah. But I wanted people to know, like, be careful with your animal.
We haven't seen any coyotes here on campus, but if you are worried about them, here are a couple safety tips. Do not approach the coyote. Although it may look like a small dog, coyotes are known to be violent. Keep an eye on dogs and cats and do not allow them to roam freely. If you do see a coyote, do not feed it. Dog and bird feed attract coyotes, so make sure to keep those inside. The most important thing to do if you see a coyote is call 911.
Coming up on Phoenix 14, you thought schoolwork was a balancing act? Well, we'll show you how one Elon student is introducing a height-defying hobby to campus.
The numbers are in, and viewership is down for this year's Emmy Awards. 12.4 million people watched last night, down from 13.5 last year. Not as many families watched, but Modern Family had a great night. Actor Ty Burrell won Best Supporting Actor. His TV wife Julie Bowen won Best Supporting Actress, and the show won Best Comedy. Melissa McCarthy won Best Actress for Mike and Molly, and Office fans were disappointed when Jim Parsons won Best Actor in a Comedy for Big Bang Theory over Steve Carell. Emmy favorite Mad Men won Best Drama again. The big surprise in drama was when Kyle Chandler beat Jon Hamm and Steve Buscemi in the Best Lead Actor. Last year's TV show won awards last night at the Emmys. Here's when some of your favorite shows will start this week. NBC's The Sing-Off will premiere its new season tonight at 8, followed by 2.5 Men at 9. Some other big-name shows later this week include Glee, which is premiering tomorrow at 8. Viewers will have to choose between the premiere of Modern Family and Criminal Minds. Both shows start at 8 on Wednesday. And if you're into talent shows, don't miss the debut of The X Factor, Fox's latest talent show.
College dating is now online. Date My School is a dating website for college students to meet other college students. The site allows users to create a profile and chat with others on the site. Users can use the site as often or as little as they want and have settings to control privacy. DateMySchool.com is only accessible to those with university email addresses.
More changes are coming to Netflix, starting with a new name for those red envelopes. Netflix is rebranding its DVD by mail service to Quickster, but will keep Netflix as the name for the web streaming portion of the company. The company will also begin offering video games to customers. The prices are not going to change.
Tightrope walking is usually seen at the circus, but Don Grenese found an Elon student bringing the trick to campus.
These Elon students look like the high-flying tightrope artists you might find at the circus, but they're not. They proudly call themselves slackliners.
It started in the 70s in Yosemite Valley with a bunch of sort of bum climbers. So they ended up just having a lot of climbing gear and playing with it and seeing what they could do. And then eventually they ended up slacklining, which is like a 1-inch to 2-inch tubular climbing webbing that you just tighten between trees and then try and walk on.
Will Stern sets up his slacklining equipment in front of Mosley every day that he can. After making sure the line is safe and not too loose, he jumps on and tries out some new tricks.
I can turn around and do like a drop knee, and I'm gonna try a new one today. It's technically called like the lemur, where you just pretty much like jump as far as you can across the line and try and land on it again.
You might think that slacklining looks easy, but it's not. It's really hard. It takes a lot of energy, balance, patience, and hope that you don't fall.
Oh no.
Ursula Selzler thinks the falling is worth it, as long as she can get back up and try it again.
This is actually my second time trying it. I tried once last week. I just started it and kind of love it now. So anytime he'll text me and he'll be like, hey, slacklining 3 o'clock, and I'm like, absolutely.
Slacklining has become a regular craze for the students in front of Mosley, and they can't seem to get enough of it.
I try and slackline wherever I can, and it's really fun here because no one really knows what's going on, and they get really excited, and it's cool to show people and like let them try it and see if they like it. So that's also a cool dynamic about doing it at Elon.
Stern says he hopes to show more people just how fun slacklining can be. Don Grenese, Phoenix14 News tonight.
Wow, have you ever been on a tightrope before?
No, but it looks like pretty much like a great time. I think I want to try it. You know, trapezing or tightroping has always been on my bucket list, so.
Well, have fun with that. I'm going to stay on the ground. And the Elon Athletic Department has a new campaign this year, Live the Maroon Life. The campaign's goal is to increase school spirit and athletic awareness on campus.
Assistant Athletic Director for Ticket Operations, Michael Jacobs, said the push of the maroon color is a natural choice.
a lot of really big improvements, but the maroon has always stayed consistent. So we wanted to take that and just keep embracing that. And we also wanted to build.
Next week, we'll take a closer look at how the campaign is working and student reactions. Still figuring out exactly what Google Plus does differently? Get up to date on the newest social media trend tomorrow at 2 p.m. with Tech Talks.
Every Tuesday at 2, teaching and learning technologists will host an online workshop on a tech trend. You can tune in from your own computer following the link on eNet.
Right after that event, head over to McKinnon Hall to get a head start on hunting down internships and jobs with corporate, nonprofit, and government employers at the Employer Showcase. It will run until 3 p.m.
That's all we have for this week's Phoenix 14 News.
Find us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out phoenix14news.wordpress.com for campus news throughout the week. I'm Addie Haney.
And I'm Nicole Chadwick. Have a great week, Elon.